Hello, everybody. Well, you know how we embrace the design process here around the LNN, and I'm trying to take the prototype of years past of doing the flipped faculty meeting on Sunday night and try to accommodate those of you, and I know you are many compared to me, who like to have things planned ahead and you think about the upcoming week before Sunday night. So my intent is to try to get these upcoming video meetings recorded and sent out to you earlier in the weekend, and then Monday morning I'll send to you just a short bulleted list Monday memo sort of thing that gives you reminders of dates and things. So I'm hoping that will make these video announcements shorter and let me focus more on what it's intended to be, and literally just give you the bulleted list to remind you. So just a couple things coming up this week to be aware of. Number one, don't forget they'll be here to give us the flu vaccination Monday morning in the office conference room between 12:30 and 2 p.m. You can come down during your Genius Hour. Nobody's scheduled at any particular time during that hour. If you're scheduled in an activity and you need somebody to come relieve you and watch students, shoot me or Tim or David an email and we'll make sure somebody comes up so that you don't have to use your lunchtime getting the flu shot. We'd like you to have lunch free of duty and then additional time to get the flu shot. They asked to be sure you bring your insurance card and also to bring the form that I forwarded to you a couple times pre-printed. If you forget the form, no big deal. You can fill it out down here. It'll just take a couple minutes. Other things going on next week. On Tuesday, it won't affect anybody really, but we're expecting the director of the Tennessee Innovative Educators Network to be in the building. He'll be looking at how Brad Jones and Karen and it was Haley Holt in math, but she moved to Austin East. And I don't know why I can't remember. Oh, Glenn Arnold. Sorry, Glenn. How could I forget you? How our four innovative educators are using funds given, and our educators, I'll tell you, decided to put their efforts and time and funds into developing the makerspace that is over in the depot building. So they'll be just walking around the building and asking questions. So it's just a visitor in the building to be aware of. On Thursday, me and one of the assistant principals will be out with me at the required district-wide principals meeting. So just know that office will be short-staffed that day. And then, of course, Friday is our next early release day, so we'll be on that supplemented schedule. And just to give you a heads up, and I hope this doesn't drive you away from the meeting, but we'll be putting out the draft of our STAR plan, which is the new model for the school improvement plan, and I'll be asking for faculty input on ideas, especially in the action planning part. And in preparation for that, today I set up a Canvas course for Griffin Faculty Professional Development and sent you all requests to log you in as students. And the intent is to use that for all of our ER faculty meeting days to forward you reading or assignments, if you will, ahead of time, so we can truly make our time together interactive and worth our time. So I'll be sending out the draft of the STAR plan and some background information for you to look over so that you're not starting from scratch during Friday's faculty meeting. And then also what will be occurring this week is whoever your primary evaluator is will be contacting you about scheduling your beginning of year conference. No big surprise, we're behind where we should be, but only by a week. But over the next 2 weeks, you will be meeting with your primary evaluator, talking about results from last year's evaluation process, setting goals for this year's evaluation process, and just getting your feet under you. So the evaluation season is about to begin in earnest, just to give you a heads up. There's nothing required of you beyond doing the fantastic job you're already doing in class, but you will meet and have that short discussion with whomever is assigned to be your primary evaluator. Don't forget, we have coaches in the school. Kathy, Tressie, and Stephanie are set up to help support you as coaches, and I know Sherry Seiler, our numeracy coach, will be happy to work with you on something if you have a particular need. And it's all about continuous improvement and getting better at what we do to serve the needs of our students. I hope everybody has a great weekend. And that things are going smoothly in your classes. Now that we have our first report card underneath our belt, that should go more smoothly this next time. We'll just keep at it. And until then, you know you have the support of your administration behind you to do whatever you need to do, always keeping students first. Thanks for everything you do. Have a good week.